Alright, Rough City Athletics family, we are going to talk about deadlifting today, specifically how the shoulders should be positioned. Now, the reasons we discuss shoulder positioning is a few different things. One, leverage, so the longer the lever, the weaker you will be in regards to deadlifting. So we want to try and create a shorter lever. When we look at the spine and where the shoulder blade is positioned, it will affect the lever length. So if we can get that shoulder blade closer to the hips, it will shorten the lever, allowing for a stronger pull. Now, another thing, the shoulders have a very large muscle attached to them called the latissimus dorsi. The latissimus dorsi is this big, thick muscle on your back. A few different roles. A big one is shoulder depression, so pulling those shoulders down. When we fully recruit the latissimus dorsi, we're able to get a little bit better spinal extension and stabilization because it also attaches into the dorsal, or the thoracodorsal fascia. Now, dorsal thoracolumbar fascia. My mistake. In saying that, when we can get that to be maximally recruited by depressing the shoulder blades, it will pull taut and keep the spine in a better position. So that's why you often hear lats, lats, lats with deadlifting, or trying to squeeze an orange in your armpit. So those sorts of cues. We're trying to get more lats. So when we're deadlifting, we want to try and think about getting those shoulder blades down. We also want to get them to be close, but we can look at it from a different perspective of also, should they be moving as we go through our repetitions? You'll see some people that will go through a deadlift, they'll go, pull down, get through the rep, come down, relax, go again. Now as you do that, you're resetting. So we can see that from an advantage in regards to teaching yourself to prepare better for setting up. So if you're a competitive powerlifter, you have to, every time, do one rep in competition. So practicing, replicating one reps can be very beneficial. However, learning to keep tension on the lats throughout the whole set, such as first rep, tighten up, go, keep it, go, keeping it throughout the whole set will keep the lats under more tension throughout the set. This can be beneficial in regards to hypertrophy. So there are advantages to both sides. It's really going to come down to what are you trying to do with what you're doing. Now, in regards to resetting, it's not necessarily going to only be beneficial because even in competition, you only do one rep. So if you are doing multiple reps, you're not doing direct replication anyways. So in my opinion, and I think general Rough City Athletics will agree, that it is better to just set it once, try and keep it for as many repetitions as you can. If you're doing very heavy, low reps, there's a good chance that you're going to be taking a moment, breathing, resetting, and then going. In that regards, you're probably going to reset your shoulders. So my opinion would be that if we can set the shoulder blades once very well, keep the lats recruited, and then go through the set the best you can without losing tension, that's going to be the best result. So I'm going to show a few different sets and a few different ways to do that. Coming down, getting into position at the bottom, getting your grip, and then pulling those shoulder blades down. That can be the easiest way to do it to start. So I'm here, down, I keep that, I don't relax, then go again. Now, if the reps are very heavy, it might look more like this. In both ways, we still want to make sure that we get the shoulder blades fully depressed again. So if you were to let them come up and then go back down again, the key thing is you get them the full way down every time. You often see that people, as they go through more and more reps, they let them stay up and they don't keep pulling them down as much as they were initially. This is usually because of fatigue and a few other factors, but we want to try and get the lats maximally recruited every time. Very important muscle. So, in summary, depress the shoulders, get them tight, whether you want to do it by resetting each rep, keeping them through. Key detail is get them down maximally every rep.